Hello friends, hi and welcome to Insights with me Shirish. Today I have come with a very interesting and a topic which is quite close to our heart. Being an individual, being a parent or being associated with any relation, we always want to celebrate this day. Yes, I'm going to talk about the birthday celebrations. Recently I had my daughter's birthday and I successfully celebrated it in a different way, the way I always wanted to. Let us talk about the birthday celebrations we do. There are many side effects of the celebrations that we are doing. My idea of birthday celebration is that we should make the day memorable for the child in such a way that he looks at it as a milestone in his life. He learns something on that day. As he grows up into a responsible citizen. So let us see what are the side effects of this day. But before that, if you have not subscribed my channel, do subscribe the channel and share these videos with the people who really need to know this to spread awareness. Let us see what are the side effects of the birthday celebrations that we are doing. It is almost since 1 year I wanted to do the video on this topic. But my idea of birthday celebration was quite different, and before I share that idea with you, I wanted to implement it and then see the effects on my daughter or family about such type of birthday celebrations. We actually practice this and now I see a very much positive impact on my daughter and my family. Then I thought of sharing this with you. So coming to the birthday celebrations, for any child, birthday celebrations is nothing but a grand party, maybe at McDonald's, maybe at Pizza Hut, maybe at Domino's or somewhere else. They associate it with balloons, cakes, with their friends and the gifts they receive. The worst part is the child, when thinks about his birthday, he thinks what he is going to get as a gift. The child starts demanding to the parents that on his birthday he would like to have so and so thing on his birthday as a birthday gift. Some children are way ahead, they go to their friends and they actually share what they want to have on their birthday as a gift. The kids, they do not really understand. But yes, this is somewhere the effect of the way of birthday celebration that we do. The children go completely into a receiving mode. And when things do not happen as the way they want it to happen, there are different effects that happen on the child. Like the child becomes more stubborn. If the child has demanded you for suppose a bicycle on his birthday and you could not get it or he did not get it for whatever reasons, the child becomes very stubborn and he does not somehow agree on any of the other gifts and spoils his day. He doesn't listen to anyone till the time he gets whatever he wants. So the first thing happens is the child gets stubborn. As a result of this, the child gets angry. He doesn't talk to anyone properly. He gets adamant. He doesn't respond to anyone properly. And somehow this is related to his expectations toward the birthday. Another thing that happens is the child becomes more dependent. He associates his birthday with his friends and the gifts that he is going to receive. So if any of this thing doesn't happen or if somebody doesn't wish him, he actually feels bad and he starts feeling low about it. The child becomes dependable on other people to be happy. The child depends on the wishes and the gifts that he receives to be happy, which is not a good sign as he's growing up. Another thing is the child becomes selfish. Yes, this is a thing that grows in him when we actually provide him everything that he wants, and at some moment when the child doesn't get this, he starts become selfish. He starts expecting everything for him. He thinks what he will get, what he wants as an individual, and being more self-centric, somehow the child goes into that selfish mode and he starts thinking about himself only. He doesn't think about his siblings, his friends or his family. So somehow parents who actually satisfy every wish of their child as and when he says, they help the child becoming more selfish. So hollow, where he feels alone, he feels low because his expectations are not been fulfilled. We are helping him to get upset because his celebration was not the way he wanted to. So, I am not against the celebrations the way we want to. Yes, being a parent, we are going to continue doing it. But while we do all these things, we should also ensure that we do some things differently on every birthday so that the child understands his worth. The child understands the value of everything. The child grows up into a good citizen when we actually implement some different ways of celebrating his birthday. As a parent, we fulfill all the wishes and expectations the child wants to. Throughout the year, we do this, but on birthdays, we make a special effort to do this. But we do not understand that we are somewhere spoiling him, we are somewhere making him more demanding, we are raising his expectations, we are pushing him towards by making it a milestone of the year. Now, how to do this? The very simple thing first we can do is let the child understand that everything has a value. Irrespective of what birthday gift he expected from his friends or families, whatever they have got for him has a value. And apart from value, it has an emotional value. We need to make the child understand that there are emotions behind every gift that the child gets, and he should not be stubborn about a particular thing or a particular way of celebration, because ultimately birthdays are more about wishes and celebrating together rather than how you are celebrating. As the child is growing up, you can make your child understand his duty towards the society. Make him understand how privileged he is to have so many things with him, and equally how opposite the poor kids on the roads or on the orphanage are. Make him realize how giving out is important because he is privileged. Make him understand that he should have feeling of thankfulness towards whatever he has because he is quite lucky to have it, which not every child has. Start helping him or push him towards sharing things with the poor kids. Now, how to do this? Earlier also in my various videos I have shared that if ever you are traveling somewhere and you see some poor kids around, share something with them which they can eat. Give out your clothes to them which are in condition so that they can wear it. Share your toys which your kid is no more playing with so that they can play. It happens that your child in the beginning will get upset about it, but then as a practice, if you do it for every month, if you start doing it, or if you start doing it annually also, it gives a different impact on the child. So help your child to share. The first thing that he can start sharing is from home itself. You must be having a maid. You can share things with your maid's kids so that they get the privilege of using those toys or maybe old clothes of your child, or even you can just give some gifts to the child on that particular day. Why not give them new gifts? Yes, that is the best thing you can do. The child will become a practice for him that every year he will do it. Third thing is, when you're doing this, the child understands the gratitude. He expresses his gratitude towards different things he has. He feels privileged of having everything that he has received from you. He feels privileged about every good thing that belongs to him, about his books, about his schools, about being educated, about having good family background, about being able to pay the school fees, being able to study, being able to have friends, toys, and lot many things to be thankful for. If you make your child realize the value of everything and make him understand how privileged and lucky he is, and compare him to the children who are poor, who are in orphanage, or who are staying on the roads and all, the child will definitely understand the difference. If the child understands the difference of being privileged, he would go ahead and share things with such poor kids. With birthday celebrations come expectations, and with expectations come the side effects of expectations. The child becomes stubborn, he becomes angry, he becomes upset, he becomes more demanding, he becomes more dependent and selfish. Celebrate the birthday in such a way that it becomes a memory for him throughout the year or throughout his life by teaching him the art of giving. You can actually visit some orphanage or a school which is for specially able children. The sight of these children or visiting to such schools will make your child understand the difference, how privileged he is to have this thing, and help him or push him to share. Teach your child to be a giver. This reminds me of a story of a person who dies. The God gives him an option to visit the hell as well as in heaven. The person goes to the hell. He sees that there are various yummy dishes that are prepared and served on a big, huge table where everybody is sitting around. The dishes are so yummy that the fragrance of all the dishes makes watering your mouth. The people who are sitting around were not able to eat it because they were able to pick up the food from the plate, but their hand was tied with a straight wooden rod, because of which they could not fold their hand. They were able to pick up the food from the plate, but they were not able to eat it. This was the condition in the hell, and every person was struggling to put the food in his mouth. The person came out of that and he visited the heaven. When he went to the heaven, he saw there was a similar table, people were sitting around, and similar yummy dishes that were prepared around. People were sitting around it, and again it was the same thing. The people were able to pick up the food, but they were not able to eat because their hand was bound with a wooden rod. But the difference here was everybody was smiling and happy. Everybody was content because they were feeding each other with the hand. This is the difference between the hell and the heaven. Everybody was content, everybody was happy, and everybody was in heaven. On the other hand, the people in the hell all were struggling to eat by themselves. They all were very angry, disappointed, they were very hungry, they were getting angry because they were just able to see the food and not able to eat it. And that was something which was different. So let us be the one who can feed other to be in the heaven. Let us be the one who is staying in the heaven and not in the hell. Now it is our choice where we want to be. So giving is an art. If you give it to somebody, the similar thing come back to you. I visited an orphanage where I donated some clothes and some food, wherein she understood the art of giving. Whenever we go out, I ensure that my daughter gives away, or if she is buying anything, she buys 2 pieces of everything so that she can give it away to some child who is on the road, who is begging or are poor and not enough to buy it. This has actually made a lot of difference in her thinking. She loves to give away things to the people who need it. These are the different ways of doing it. I have been practicing this and I have successfully changed my daughter's attitude, and I have made her a giver, a person who can share his happiness with someone else. Though I celebrated the birthday the way she wanted, I bought the cake, the flavor and the pictures the way she wanted, I also made a difference in her day by making it a milestone, by donating something to the orphanage or visiting the orphanage on that particular day. Or make a difference to your child's birthday celebration, making it a milestone. I hope you have liked this video or the idea or the concept behind this. If you have liked it, please do not forget to share it with people around, because we are one who can make the difference. So stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.